Another thing that I've noticed with my kid having autism is that mostly it's like I don't want to say immune, but I live and breathe the life that we're living every day, and like you just get very used to like your kid having behaviors about certain things, or it still throws me off all the time, of course, too. So that's the like I think that's I do find like people's stories and like, you know, the way that different people live, like human behavior to me is fascinating also. So like I probably would be more like to wanting to know the stories behind people that live around me. Whoa, that it was a lot of wind. There's a bunch of limbs down out here. I probably would be more interested in that if I weren't so involved with my kid and that didn't take up all of me, like, and or wasn't overstimulated so much and stuff like that. But this is still like it still is a big deal, because it's like it still is our well-being and my peace of mind, because it's not, our home isn't a respite anymore. It isn't a necessary respite like it used to be, or like it was when my energy was really low, and like and then just in general in times when I feel like depressed, or like because I'm more tired and vulnerable. But Teddy is much more like, we're out and about a lot more, so it's like, and we have other places that we go, like the bay a lot of times is like places by the water, or like a place to go relax. Like if anything, it's kind of shifting, because the house has felt more like an entrapment a lot of times, or I'm just like tired of being there and seeing the same four walls and not being able to fix it and stuff like that. Like it's just kind of a drag. But it still is it doesn't matter. Like it still is a place that you go to eat and do the things and be out, you know, away from the world and sleep and all of that. So like wherever your home is, it needs to feel safe. But I've noticed that with autism is that it's like there's similarities with narcissism, because people assume that there's a lot of assumption that people with autism don't have empathy, which I don't think is true. But also like I feel like a lot of the people that I've dealt with Teddy with it, oh, they're trying to hear, okay, is people wanting to like put it in a box. They're like trying, you know, they want to make sense of it, and they want it to be easy to comprehend so that they know how to like cope with it, which it doesn't work that way, because my kid has a lot of unpredictable behaviors, and you can't predict a lot of that. And then also, what was the other thing I was gonna say about it? Crap. No, maybe it'll come back to me. See, I'm like hazy, and my mind is not mentally 100 right now. People try to downplay it a lot, like it's, or like, and that's really frustrating as the mom that's like coping with it, because I'm trying to hold space for my kid every single day and the times that he has behaviors and stuff. So instead of people being like, not always, like there are those that have, you know, are understanding or want to learn. That to me is the big shift that helps everybody, because it helps me to keep advocating for my kid and to keep like having an open mind about it. Because like I'll come across people that are like, oh, it's neural damage, or oh, it's a stomach issue. His grandparents even did that. They tried to give us some probiotics so that it would like go away, you know. It was like, and then like people are like, oh yeah, people will do stuff like, oh well, he's grown now and stuff, and I'm like, no, like he still has behaviors. I still deal with my kid wandering from me all the time. Like you guys don't get to just be tired of it now, like, because that's easier for you. Like, no, we don't get to turn a blind eye to this. Like there's been a lot of that where I have to keep like making people be on the same page as me. I'm not making them. I don't like being forceful. I would rather it be that people, that's why it makes it easier when people want to learn, but it does take people there's a level of patience and like, and it's a mix for me because I'm his mom, so like I let him cross my boundaries more than he should, so now he like doesn't have a lot of self-awareness about other people and their boundaries, and like I realized that he can brush his teeth on his own in OT because he did it with the girl. Like there's stuff like in the folding clothes, we haven't practiced that much, but he picked it up almost right away. He definitely still struggles with things like writing and tying his shoes. There are those for sure, but there has been some things as well that me as a mom, I had to realize like it's easier for me to just hand over hand with him to get stuff done, or not take the time to teach him all the things, because you've got to get through the day. Like there's just a degree of that in there, especially as a single parent. Like I don't have anyone that I need to justify that for, but like that is one of the hard things about it, because he doesn't have I don't even think it would matter if he had brothers and sisters that were doing it, because it's like he has to have it's like everything has to kind of be in his time. Like he has to have that intrinsic motivation. Like, sweetie, yes, the windshield wipers are on because it's raining. He has like OCD things. There's not that many of those, but like he gets annoyed about the windshield wipers, and then he'll tell me to put my seatbelt on every time we're in the car. It's fine. It was cute at first, but then it got annoying because it was like I didn't get an opportunity to do it myself before he's telling me. Anyway, we there aren't even. But people will do things like try to like be like, oh yeah, well, like I was diagnosed with autism too, but it's like, okay, if you're late diagnosis, then it's not a thing that there's not a way to compare it. It's like it's individual, because you still don't understand what it's like when my kid gets upset because I'm talking. He hates when I talk to other people. He used to do that with me with my mom all the time. He would get so bothered by us talking. I do not make that many videos, Teddy. It does drive you to find your people, and but I do in general. I don't know exactly what I'm just gonna have to say something to their kid, but it's like, I have to feel, hey, I'll be off when I'm done. You do not tell me when to turn it off. Yes, ma'am. No, it's just being rude. He's been showing ugly. You've been spitting lately. That's our new thing. I have to feel like I have spaces where we're not like, I feel like there's when I wrap this up, I feel like it could be a caring thing to like, keep tabs on your neighbors, or like keep an eye out on them. But it's a different thing to be stalking them. That's not a loving behavior or making anyone feel safe or have peace of mind. Or especially like, your kids lunge at my car because my kid's in there for 5 minutes thinking that something's wrong. It's like, that doesn't make me feel like I'm safe, or that, it's okay. I can just like live my life and do the things I need to do like that, because I don't have anybody else, and my kid gets bored and he wants to sit in the car, and I don't really want people hawking me like on everything I'm doing. Okay, I needed to speak that. So it's like, instead of it being like there's people, it just continues to be a lot of advocacy, because instead of it being like there's people that want to be understanding, it's usually people that want to judge or make assumptions about things when it comes to autism. And I don't know, maybe it's because it kind of like makes it like they're on a pedestal, but you know what, they deserve to be. They get overstimulated a lot, and it's hard enough having to do that in this world and not have spaces for it. And especially also for mom, it goes the same for mom, because if he's not overstimulated, one of us is, because the noises or whatever is exhausting me. So it goes for both of us.